Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a little outboard here, and it and another one have fallen victim to a creature that I dubbed, and a practice that I dubbed years ago. Do you know what aping is? Outboard aping? Do you know what an outboard gorilla is? Aping, I can detect it when I see it. And what it is some guy the size of a frickin' gorilla gets hold to his outboard, and when he goes to start the outboard that has a recoil starter, there's a little bit of slack. You need to engage the starter pawls, then pull. Aping is when they don't take the slack out. They just clack-clack, 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 and tear their recoil starter all to pieces, tear the rope, break other parts. I see it all the time down at the boat harbors. I'll go down there and somebody's engine will be flooded or something. Here'll be this big old outboard gorilla sitting there aping it to pieces. I can hear the clacking 2 blocks away. And the way I can detect it is this engine here. The outboard gorilla got a hold to it. Okay. Tilt you down just a little. Okay. You say, how do you know this thing got the ape treatment? Well, let's look. All right. On this model, it's a 1990 or later, 25 Evinrude, because it has the shifter up here, and that happened around 1990. Under there are 2 clutch dog paws. You see that? Now it engages, it finally catches. Sure sign of the infamous outboard gorilla. You say, yeah, but anything, I mean, you know, that. Well, when I looked inside the engine, I found this. That's what's left of recoil pawl number 2. Sure signs of the outboard gorilla. And then he also brought this. See, I put a new rope cord and everything in it. This is off his 20 Suzuki, I think he said. He got aped too. That's all that was left inside it. Yeah, so, you know, he aped that one, broke it. He aped this one, broke it. All right. Are there more signs? Oh, yeah. See, whoa, I'm sorry about that. Let me tighten her up just a little bit. There. Sometimes you can see the aping in other places. On this motor right here, you got this little device that locks it down. Well, see, the apes, they're big and strong, but they're not real bright all the time. Not all apes, but outboard apes, not the brightest crowd. So what he does is he forgets to put that in the up position, then he apes on the recoil. And you see that motor mount down there? That lower motor mount. I'm not sure if you're down far enough, you're not. There, now you are. This lower motor mount, right here, it's broke. Because it got aped. because he forgot to put the lever up. Then there's one more sign that I found on this engine that showed me it was definitely getting aped. And what that was, I didn't have any spark on it. When I first tried to start this motor, it didn't have any spark. So I said, well, or excuse me, I tried to start it, it wouldn't start, and I thought, well, I need to get my spark checker and see if it's got spark. So I pulled the spark plug boots off, then I got my spark plug wrench right here. I went to take them spark plugs out. I had to get a cheater pipe to take them spark plugs out. They weren't rusty. They looked fine. They got aped. He put them in there so tight that how it didn't strip those threads out of that aluminum head, I have no idea. So, that is my term, aping and outboard gorillas. I can spot them a mile away. Okay, so there's what I found when I got under there. I went out and got these out of my parts, Onyx. So there's the pawl that was there, and here's the one we're going to have to put in there. So remove that. Well, can't hold on to things today, but there. Man, I don't know if it matters or not, but I think that's supposed to be on the inside, so that one will be over here. See, I think this circle's supposed to go on the inside. It may not even matter. One end is thinner than the other, so. Little geese. Just a tad. See, one end of these springs is thin and one is fat because this piece of plastic here is thin. So it has a real skinny end on one end and a fatter end on the other. And that one's broke off, so I can't show you that. But you can see how thick this way. The dog is thicker here. So it can go through there like that. And I don't think it really matters whether you come in from the up under or over. I don't think it really matters. I still got to get one more wire for right there, and so I'll get that. But that's really the gist of it. So I'll go get more wire for that and throw it back on. Be right back. Now let's see if the kill switch works. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, move over that way just a little bit. So, for all you guys that are the size of a big 500-700 pound gorilla, don't be the gorilla on your outboard. I'm here to pick up my outboard. Is my outboard ready? I really need my outboard. Is my outboard ready? Pull, click, engage. Then start. And you won't turn your recoil starter into pieces parts. So that's going to be a wrap on this one. It's just a little quick 25. And I am starting on the Johnson 7 1/2 right here. If you look real close right in there where I've sanded away, you can see the zinc etching primer there. That's what you want to see. On some of the motors Johnson and Evinrude put out, late 80s up through the 90s, late 90s, they wouldn't even use primer. I've seen them, I've had them come in here where the paint's just falling off of them. But now, this is all original paint, and it stuck good because they did a good primer job back in 1956. And now I'll just touch up these spots with etching primer, and should be good to go. I'll be back.